Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. I have so much joy in my heart today, and I need to release some of this. The Lord has been speaking and confirming and clarifying. When the Lord clarifies something for me, because He doesn't like double-minded or confusion. He's not an author of confusion. And so when He clarifies things for me, big deal things, it's beautiful. And so I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. I am so excited. And I just pray that the Lord allows me, to do His will in the best way, to do right by all of you guys. And as He instills the wisdom in me, that I'll be able to share it. So first off, let me say that if you did land on this video, I do believe that God led you here for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. To clarify, to confirm, to reveal to you something that you are going through at this time. If you did land on this video, you have been inclining your ear to hear from the Lord, and your heart, you are yearning for answers and clarity, and God is going to give it to you. Everything coming together. I'm not gonna cry this early or at all in this video. Everything coming together is it's just such a beautiful thing to see what the Lord was doing in my life and in your life. And the Lord has a great calling on your life. Certain things He allows us to go through, guys. So again, I remember being in this relationship, and also let me say this, if you did land on this video, you are coming too. Because in this relationship, I used to say so much, like, this is not my life. And I was coming too, and the devil wanted me to stay in it. This is not my life. And the enemy would use the Bible against me. And so that was the struggle for me, not letting go so quickly. And because, God hates divorce and all of this stuff. And I didn't know that God would use me to have such a contradicting message. And the importance of working out your own salvation, and the importance of having a relationship. That's why I'm telling you guys, some things God might tell you to do and speak directly to you are hidden things, are things you cannot Google, are things that the word may say one thing and you're like, Lord, I need clarity on this because here you said this. And so I'm just gonna stay with this person until they kill me in the abuse, or until they bring me a disease from all the women, until they, destroy my spirit by telling me, no one loves me, no one can deal with me, I'm a bad mother. Oh, Jesus, and not to bash anyone, but going through it, painful, guys. And don't make this, I'm not an advocate for like divorce and stuff. I'm actually that ride or die, like that. I don't want to say this about myself, but that not so smart girl that wants to show her loyalty to someone that just really doesn't care. That's me. I am going to make it. I am not giving up. I'm gonna push. Oh, another woman? I'm gonna push. Oh, another woman? Oh, you hit me? That ain't gonna make me leave. That's just the devil working it. Oh, you disrespecting me? I'm still not gonna leave. I'm that person. I was that person. I became that person somehow. And growing, coming to, eyes being open. Yes, guys. So if you are here, you have been seeing 222. a lot in the past couple of days, know that you are now getting an increased level of heavenly wisdom, and the Lord is separating you from people that and those things that are warring against your soul. Again, I was like this is not my life. Going through the drama, going through the pain, going through all that was not my life, and I had to keep saying it so I can remember who I was. And another thing, when you ask a question, get ready for God to answer, because I was like, Lord, who am I? Start to ask him that question. If you're ready, it's gonna show you. But this is confirmation also that the people that were recently removed were supposed to be gone. Yes, and with that clarity, with that heavenly wisdom, he is now giving you decisions that used to be hard for you. You know, those things that you used to go back and forth, like, what? God hates divorce. Should I get a divorce? Lord, is this you? Is this the devil? Is he messing with me? But the way it was being used against me was not God. And waking up and now seeing how clearly not God it was, it makes me like, really, girl, you didn't figure it out. But when you're in it, so don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, decisions that used to be so hard for you are going to become so easy. And we know 222 is a number of separation, divine separation. Divine separation from those that are working against your purpose, those that are working against what God has for you to do. And so let's continue to... Also, in this relationship was a great confirmation for me. If you are going through this, I was like, Lord, how am I going to do your will under this leadership? This person is scared to do everything. No, don't be controversial. No, don't say that. God is not telling you to run towards the danger. Really? God is telling me to run and hide. God is telling me to have the spirit of fear. Is that God? God is telling me not to speak up against evil. Is that God? No, God doesn't say to be stupid and run towards. Are you kidding me? God didn't tell Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to stand up. God didn't tell Daniel to do what he did and end up in the lion's den. God didn't tell... How am I gonna be at my full capacity for you, Lord? And you know, that's when the Lord started showing me that the enemy doesn't come with a red face and a pitchfork. He comes as an angel of light. And that verse, you know, started playing out. And as I'm going back and forth now, clarity is being given now. Decisions are being more easy because not being dramatic, I would let this person kill me before I left them. Not being dramatic, I would have let him kill me. Okay? So this is why I'm so passionate about this. And people have died. I always go back to that lady that was with that prophet. And her brother was like, don't take threats lightly. Like, come on. And she's like, no, it's just going to escalate. And he was like, it should escalate. And he ended up killing her. Not to say like that's my situation, but I would have let him. You know, and I'm just glad God brought me out. But yeah, I started getting a high-pitched ringing. Yeah, and with that high-pitched ringing in my left ear, I went to go study and read about it. And it's letting me know, confirmation again, that you are in a growth period. And you're being raised to a higher realm. And also you are being realigned to a new alignment. And God is like recalibrating you. And I'm just reading off my notes. It amazed me, guys, when I tell you that I was trying to make sure. I always want to make sure, like, Lord, am I right or am I wrong? You could tell me if I'm wrong. And, you know, like the Lord's gonna keep from telling me if I'm wrong. He always tell me when I'm wrong. Was I too harsh, or did I make a good decision? And the Lord was like, no, I need you like this. I need you to know that you know that it's me speaking to you. The Lord is redeeming his people from their past lives and from their lives of sin, and he is now placing us in our godly ordained relationships. Relationships are friendships. Relationships are business workshops. Relationships are kingdom spouses. With your kingdom spouse, you will be fruitful. That relationship, I was not fruitful. I had a son, which is the only thing that I have now. You know, if not for my son, I would have nothing to show for that relationship. It left me worse off. Actually, no, better off because of the lessons, because of the oil, because of I felt like I chose right, and then that's why I am now so much more aware that God is not a respecter of persons, and the devil can pray. You know, I didn't just go choose some gang banging person. I chose someone that was in church, someone that was, you know, praying and acting this and acting that and saying hallelujah, even with my friends, people that, you know, God is saying this and God is saying that. And that's why I said the enemy doesn't come obvious. The enemy comes hidden in church. The enemy can come like working against your will, like fighting this message, because you don't know how much it's taken me for me to just relate. Yeah, so the Lord is needing you to step out on faith, embrace the adventure. I didn't know what it would look like. I didn't want all the statistics, single mother, baby mama, whatever, ex-wife. I didn't want those names. I didn't want to be in that. I cut myself some slack because when I was choosing, I was 19. I was straight out of high school. So, you know, and I understand why the enemy wanted me in that relationship. He didn't get to do what he originally planned, you know, because I'm still here and I'm still hopeful and I'm happier than ever. And I'm so full of joy. I'm so content in every circumstance, like these things being lived. And what God is about to do for you, through you right now, this is the season right now. It's so heavy. I'm so excited. I'm like, Lord, I don't know what you're about to do, but man, I hope I could keep up with these blessings. It's like blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Let me keep up with these blessings. And I've been seeing them. I've been seeing him be a provider, which people feel like it's just monetary, but I was never able to really know a provider. Like my dad provided. That's another. Monetarily, he gave his child support, I guess. But he wasn't there. He didn't provide that presence. He didn't provide. And I see how he led me into certain relationships. Yes, and so what God is about to do in your life is gonna make a believer out of everyone that was doubting, everyone that overlooked you, everyone that said, oh yeah, oh, she thought she was so great, but look what happened to her, you know, and not of God. He's gonna shut their mouths. He's gonna make them swallow those words. I laugh at these things, guys. I'm just so happy that I can laugh now. I had one miss just tell me, oh, you just regret him and you can't find a man, and so you want your husband, yeah, like your man back. She didn't believe he was my husband. And I'm just like, I regret him. Like, you're about to see, babe. You're about to see. You don't never have to speak or fight for yourself. The Lord is gonna show the character of. And also, like, so many things were being done under that leadership. I even ended up places I had no business being. And I'm gonna reveal that story as well, you know, after being cheated on. And with a narcissist, they're always gonna blame you, saying you cheating, you doing something. And this person was actually angry that I wasn't doing anything, angry that I couldn't find anything. Another thing that was being said was, I'm gonna wait for you to do something, and I can't wait for me. You can't wait for me to cheat. This can't be of God. And yeah. So let's go to Isaiah 22:22. It says that I will place on this shoulder the key to the house of David. What he opens, no man can shut. And what he shuts, no man can open. And this is very important because the Bible was weaponized. The Bible was used against me. But the Lord has to unravel all of those ideologies that they tried to implant on me, and He's gonna do it for you. He's gonna make it clear for you. Also, some traits that you have is because you were soul tied with that person. If you're insecure and you're like, well, I'm never insecure. I know I'm the bomb. So why am I feeling, I'm never this. So why do I? That is that person's traits on you now, planted on you. Like you are existing with them. And when he says that the two will become one, you've become one with the enemy. So how are you gonna be sleeping with the devil, trying to do God's will? Or sleeping with a bad spirit in a person and trying to do God's will? Arguing day and night, and then trying to go praise and take communion, and the enemy was just happy to have me in such a relationship. And also the enemy wanted me to hate the person, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna hate the person. You're using the person. I'm not gonna hate the person. I'm not supposed to be here. That's my thing. I'm hard on myself, but I cut myself some slack because I was 19 and now I'm not. So I had to study, show myself approved. I had to go back. Why did I choose this type of person? And I understand why people say they married their father. My earthly father, although he, and a lot of island people, paid the bills, they think that's it, because in Haiti, you pay the bills, they're able to use that over women's heads. They pay the bills, now you gotta go extra above because they just pay the bills. They go to work and pay the bills. Now you have to just, and they don't have to help you. You could be a single. I heard someone say I was the single married woman because he doesn't help you do anything, but he pays the bills. And because my father paid the bills, I went right after. When our mother came to pick us up, didn't know her at first. I met her around 9. So I wanted to see my mother. And when my grandmother passed away, she had to come and pick us up. And he would always say he's going to take us to the movies. Never came. So that he set my standard. And any guys watching this, watch what you say to the man that marries or is going to marry your daughter. Because that could set the standard. And the things that were said to him, he was like, yeah, okay, I can do anything I want with this one. And now seeing that, why did my dad say that? Because he was angry with me at the time for something I had no control over, but yeah. But on the other hand, anything I ever wanted for Christmas, he always got it. So see, didn't show up, but was able to buy. Didn't show up, was able to buy, was able to pay the bills, and didn't show us what to look for, didn't talk about relationships, none of that. So I was just going off of a bunch of nothing and a bunch of like, well, I'm just not gonna choose the obviously bad guy. I'm gonna choose the guy that seems like he's a Christian and that he's good enough and he's has some standards, has some whatever about himself. His pants is not sagging. And what was I going off of, guys? So that's why I say you have to have a relationship. Not to say you should get a divorce, and I'm wishing everyone gets one. No, it's already high enough. But your purpose partner, my father, making me prove, making me chase. And when I proved, it still wasn't good enough. I remember graduating, and this is the first person that had ever graduated. Everybody before me did not. And I was so happy. I'm like excited and got a full scholarship and waiting for my father to, acknowledge me. And he's like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. And that just brought me down. So being in that relationship, cooking, doing everything, and every time I would do something good, like the food could be delicious, but you didn't put enough this and you didn't do that and you could have added more spinach. And it's just like never good enough. And I'm glad that God taught me everything that he did in that relationship again. Not making the person just a horrible person, but just not for me, So, in this subject, I know it's touchy. I know it's not the same for everyone. I know that some people just want to leave and they don't really have issues, or the issues that they have, God is telling them to work it out and they just want to do their own thing. So at the same time, ask the Lord if you're wanting to do your own thing, if you're just giving up because you're not getting your way. And he will clarify whether it's for you or not. But basically with 222, the Lord is elevating you. The Lord is giving you more wisdom, more insight, more clarity. He's gonna start to reveal certain things that you'll need to start speaking for the end times that we are in, to the world. He's gonna give you warning. And where I was with a did God really say type person. Like, the word does say a prophet is not accepted, not respected, not honored in his own hometown. And I was definitely not honored in my own home, in my own hometown, in my own family, and a bit in my own self in the beginning. Like, Lord, I'm gonna do what? You want me to prophesy what? I don't want to be one of those. And then, Lord, am I a false prophet? Am I this? Question yourself. This is not my will. This is not what I decided that I want to do. But God decided that I will be doing it. And so here I am. And always pray to keep your intentions pure. So you're not speaking based off of your emotions. You're not speaking because you're mad. You're not speaking because you're hurt. But speak from a healed place. Let the Holy Spirit use you to do God's will. And I remember everything being hidden. The person would do something. I'm just hiding for them because their certain image had to be upheld. And it wasn't of God. It's not of God. And I just thank the Lord for now putting me in the place where I am not around anyone but my son. I have no fake friends because I have no friends. You guys are the only friends, only family I'm around, like speaking to. And I mean, I talk to my sisters and stuff and my mom, but physically I'm not around anyone. I'm in a city that I know no one. And the Lord brought me out here, you know, He will send you to where you have to take hold of that territory. And He will send you to where He has for you to do the work. And I would not be able to do the work focused on that relationship, focused on certain friendships, focused on trying to prove I'm a good friend, I'm this, I'm that. And they're like, I don't care, I'm still gonna betray you, I'm still gonna hurt you. I only care about myself anyway, you know. So He's gonna add you into some beautiful relationships, man. There are people like now pouring into me, now seeing me, now wanting to help me. No competition around, no jealousy around, no hatred around, no ill intent around. I am growing. The Lord knows I have so much more to learn. I am on a journey just like you guys are. I'm just sharing what I know. And I am just happy that I'm finally confident in the Lord. I'm finally not like, oh, I don't want to. And He had me practice on a couple of people, you know, telling them the real that I know they don't want to hear. And I used to be a person that didn't want to step on toes, and now I'm just hurting toes, and I just pray that the Lord, you know, cover me. But yeah, all in love though, all of it in love. You know, one soul, the kingdom of God is gonna have a party when one soul come back. So He has a work for us to do. I am excited, I am nervous, I am everything. You will not have a problem with money. Money's coming in, like, and for whoever this is for, because it came to me and I don't know who you are. If you are afraid, like, you will not fail. And if it's looking like you are feeling in the moment, it's all gonna work out. Even in my errors, you know, I don't like when someone tells the story and they're just so right in the story and the other person is just so wrong and horrible. I did some things too, you know. I was not respectful to this person, although they weren't acting like someone I should respect. I still should respect you despite of your disrespectful and horrible actions. But I was never disrespectful to my mom and dad. How come I'm disrespectful to you? So that's why I'm saying, if you intertwine yourself with someone, their characteristics will jump on you, their spirit will jump on you, and you will start doing things and feeling. I know this video is long, but let me just read this and I'll end it here. Keep seeing number 333 every day, everywhere. Also the number 777, supreme perfection. You are made perfect now. I added that right now. Especially number 222, God has signs, miracles, and wonders on the way for me and for you. And He wants to give me a divine strategy, and He loves me. He has approved me and you, and is now establishing me. He understands that I still have lots of learning to do, but I must study to show myself approved, and I am willing. He will prosper me and you. I am the chosen one. The chosen one in my family. Why me? I don't know, but I do know now. I guess I didn't know on July 12th. But yes, guys, signs, miracles, wonders, blessings, 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 blessings. He knows your heart. You stayed faithful during the tough times, during the hard times, during the great times, and now you're gonna have even greater times. The word says the last will become first, and the first will become last. And since we have been overlooked, since we have been tested and been through the fire and been made perfect and been turned into gold, and now we're approved, and now it's about to go down. Like, these blessings, guys, next level. So quickly, I wanted to add this in. yesterday, I shop off Facebook Marketplace sometimes, and I saw this stainless steel garbage can. Okay, went and got and picked it up and stuff. And it was so beautiful, for the aesthetics of the home and stuff like that. And so I always make songs out of everything. So I think I was like, oh, I got a garbage can, a stainless steel garbage can. Thank you, Jesus, and whatever. And then the song felt good, so I kept going. And my son was like, you're singing and praising over a garbage can? Really? And it hit me when he said that. And I'm like, I do this with everything so much that I didn't notice. And the Lord spoke to me, if you're singing like this over a garbage can, what am I gonna do with you when I give you, and when I do through you, and when I work with you? What am I gonna do? Guys, everywhere you were being attacked, and with money, in love, in business, in growth, in ministry, everywhere you were being attacked is about to be so explosive. Man, could I just transfer this energy to you, this great energy? Man, everything is coming. Like, I was screaming, but your ears, I'm respectful to your ears. I am so, okay, let me breathe. I am so excited to see what God has in store. Like, y'all never know how or when or whatever, but I know when, it's now. But man, I'm just so happy, guys. And please have comments, please have testimony, please tell me what's going on and how I've confirmed something, because it does a lot for me. Love you guys, and bye. You can tell I'm excited. Let me go.